How are you doing? So I haven't been on here in like 2 days. I have been buried trying to get through a lot of work that we're doing, a lot of people I'm working with, consulting with, and I mean, I've been buried. So I wanted to pop on here because I had a couple of interesting conversations today about live streaming. What's up, Dan Kelleher? I see you, bro. What is going on? Eric is in the house. What's going on? I will message you after this, brother. As long as you stay on here the whole time. If you leave, I'm not messaging you. I'm here to start the show. So, listen, I had a couple of conversations today. You know, I work with a lot of people. I teach people how to use technology, web development, social media, things like that to blow up their brand or their business, make it bigger, become bigger. Channing, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. So I had a couple of interesting conversations, and I wanted to share the number one tip that I personally have. Now, I do not have I have zero evidence that this is a fact. This is only my opinion. So if you don't want to hear my opinion, leave now. I'm kidding. Please don't leave. So, new Facebook, who dis? Eric, my man. Taylor, how in the world are you? So listen, when people are on your live stream, it's 9:35 at night. We don't have a lot of people on here right now. See, Facebook has changed the algorithm. I know they have. Positive. But when people come onto your live stream, say hi to them. Say hi. Can you Photoshop it, right? You got to say hi to people. You have to acknowledge that people are chanting. That's funny. You got to acknowledge people. Like, it's just like when you're sitting with another human being and you're having a conversation with them and they don't answer you or they don't talk to you. How long are you going to stay engaged in that conversation? I know people that have stayed engaged in things like that for many years, marriages like that. But if you're going to do live streaming, which if you have a business or you're in sales or you want to blow up in any way, probably isn't a horrible idea to learn how to do it. But you have to engage with people. Hey, Tiffany, how are you? You have to say hi to people. You have to say hello. You have to thank people if they share your stream out. Yes, I put Breakthrough Walls with Ken Walls up there. That's my show. So you have to say hi to people. Like Melissa Burrow, I see she just joined. Lawrence Creed, what is going on? Carl Amador is in the house. Oh my Lord. And he just shared. It's up on my computer screen over there so I can see that he shared. So when people come onto your live stream, when they come on and they're hanging out with you and they're chatting, hey Melissa, hey Tiffany, you have to say hi to them. You have to. There's no excuse to not say hi. None. Unless you think that social media is all about you. What's up, Disco? Am I saying your name right, dude? You got that little double dot above your eye, and I don't know what that means. I think it's just Disco, which I love your name, dude. Feel like staying alive. So, Eric Brower, my man, I was talking about you earlier. So, dude, when somebody comes on your live stream, when you get people on your live stream, even you've got to Say hi. You have to engage. If you're having a conversation with somebody in person and they're not saying hi to you, or they're not responding to your questions, or they're ignoring you, well, you're not going to be in that conversation for long, are you? Like, people think that they go live and it's just all about what they're going to share with the world, and the world, Facebook won't actually let me use a regular eye. Yeah, likely story. Megan Wright, how are you? Good to see you. So, like, you have to say hi. Chris, how are you? Like, say hi to people. Say hi. If somebody asks you a question, answer their question. And if you can't answer it at that moment, because maybe you're in this thought process and you're trying to get something out, say, Megan, that's a great question. Hang on a second. And she'll wait on you, because that's the way people are. Like, if you say, hey, I'll get right back to you. Elizabeth, what's up? Cody Bartlett, what's going on? So, like, engage with people. Engage. Trevor, what's happening? And you do it quick, like I'm doing. I'm just saying, hey, real quick. I'm not taking away from the meat of what I'm trying to tell you. Eric Cornelius, I already said hi to you. I'm not taking away from the meat of what I'm trying to explain, right? I'm not taking away from the story. But I'm sorry to hear that, Eric. If you don't engage with people and acknowledge them and say hi and answer their questions. Now, when I do my show, like the other day I don't know if you guys saw the show with Johnny Wimbrey, but oh my gosh, Johnny Wimbrey is the real deal. What's up, Mitch Brewer? Like, Johnny Wimbrey, there's over 2,000 views on that video in what, 2 days? It's insane. So Johnny, like, he shared it with his audience. He was live and he's got 40,000 followers, and we had so many things popping in and out. There was no way to get to everybody on a show like that. But thanks, Trevor. Edwin, what's up? So look, Tiffany Maria is here as well. Welcome. When you are having, like, social media is a two-way communication, just so you know. It's not all about you. It's not, as much as you want it to be, and I get it. I wish everybody in the world would just talk about me all the time, never talk about themselves, talk about how awesome I am, how smart I am, and how much, like, wisdom I'm imparting on them. But the reality is, they want you to say hi. Jeff Sims wants me to say his name. And because he came to my stream. He's got other things he could be doing. Deborah Lima, I'm not sure how you say it, but, like, she's got other things she could be doing, just like Tracy Swanson. Like, people want you to say their name. They want you to engage. That's what social media is about. Like, why do we post a picture up on social media? Like, have you ever posted something that didn't get a like no likes at all? I have. And it's a horrible feeling. Like, wow, nobody liked that. Why didn't anybody like that picture? That was a cute picture of my little girl or something. Like, why didn't you like it? Like, what the heck? You know, you start feeling all insecure about your picture. I'm kidding. But I'm not kidding. People, look, Adam Marburger just shared this video. My brother, right there. Look at that. Say my name, say my name. So, like, well, Elizabeth, you know, honestly, it's not a bad thing that people need a tutorial. You know, it's not a bad thing. It really isn't. Like, when there's a lot of people, I've been through some professional social media, or not social media, but media coaching. I've been through some professional media coaching. So I understand a little bit of it, right? What's up, Raquel? How you doing? Javier's on here too. What's going on? So, like, you know, when you're speaking to an audience, now, if I'm on a stage and I've got an audience of thousands of people, well, obviously I can't engage with everybody. But if you watch people like Tony Robbins and Grant Cardone and these massive superstars that get up on stage, what's up, Peter Getchell? they'll ask questions out of the audience, and a lot of times they'll pick an individual out of the audience and have them answer the question. That's engaging. And what does that do to the rest of the audience? It makes the rest of the audience go, oh, wow, maybe he's going to call my name next, right? And then maybe they do. Maybe they call this one over here. Like when you're engaging with people, like Stephen Fout Jr. just jumped on, when you're engaging with people, the likelihood of them sharing your stuff out, it goes up exponentially. We all love it. I love seeing it pop up over here on my screen right over here. Y'all can't see it, but I love seeing it that Peter Getchell shared my video, or Stephen Fout shared my video, or Nikki Auld, who just jumped on, shared my stuff out. Like, you've got to engage with your audience. Social media, just like the rest of life, is not all about you. And don't take that wrong. Please don't hate me for saying this. Patricia Lynn Burgess understands it's about everybody. It's social media, right? Social cannot exist in a vacuum. Like if it's just you in this vacuum, guess what? It can't exist. So like you have to engage with people back and forth. Mitch Brewer, you rock, dude. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Mitch, you won the grand prize tonight. I'm going to say your name 5 more times before the end of this broadcast. So when people are on here like Mitch Brewer and they're sharing your stuff out, they're sharing the video out to all of their friends like Mitch Brewer just did, and you want to get more engagement with your audience like I know Mitch Brewer wants to do. See what I'm doing here? Shaka Dyson, my man. Shaka is the man, y'all. Like, if you don't know Shaka Dyson, you just don't know. So, like, when you're on a live stream and you have people in your stream like, Shaka, what's going on, bro? You've got to engage with them. You got to say hi. I've seen people that go back after a live stream and they'll go in and type in comments of all of the people that commented. Dude, that's cool that you did that, but that's not vacuum media. Mitch Brewer said it, vacuum media. That's not social media. Like, it's cool that you go back and you make comments on everybody that commented after the fact. That's cool. I get it. That's cool. But that doesn't help you. Mitch Brewer, I love you too. There's 5. Boom. I kept track. So like, you know, hey, Robert Brooker. So Kevin Naylor's on here too. What's going on? So you've got to engage with people. They want to hear their names. They want you to talk to them. It's a two-way conversation. It's a two-way communication. And if you don't do that, while they're live on your stream, do you know the average person watches a live stream video for 3 minutes and that's it? So if you do a 20-minute video, that's why at the end of one of these, it'll pop up and say you had, 130 live viewers or whatever, right? That's because people are bouncing in and out, and like Melissa Burrow says, this is great. Great information. Well, if I don't acknowledge that Patricia said missing the boat, they're missing the boat, or that Terrence Freeman, T. Freed, has dropped in, and like then they're gonna go, he's not paying attention to me, or she's not paying attention to me. So I'm out. Now, I'm not saying sit here and go, hey, Kevin Naylor, what's going on? I've seen people do that too. Like, oh, hey, I'm going to scroll through the comments here. Oh, there's Robert Brooker. Mitch Brewer's in the house. And you don't do that, man. Just roll with it. Tiffany Oibai is in the house. So, like, you've got to, like, when somebody when you're doing a live stream, acknowledge people. Watch Grant Cardone, the king of doing live streams, in my opinion. Watch him. Like, the dude freaking calls you out, man. He'll call you out. He'll say your name. And everybody loves it when Uncle G comments or likes one of your posts. It's like, whoa, Grant Cardone just liked one of my posts. Or Grant Cardone said my name during his live stream. Did you see that? Oh my God, it was unbelievable. Ah. And it's like, dude, that's the way people feel. Now, yes, of course, if you're on you know, like Money Mayweather's live stream and he shouts your name out. It's like, whoa, Jeff Sims, thank you for sharing, bro. You rock. Like that's a big deal, man. Money Mayweather shouted me out, right? So that's a really, really cool feeling. And that's why these guys are all doing it. They're all, what's up, Sandy? How you doing? Like they're all like, people want acknowledgement, and you've got to learn that. Like when you're doing a live stream, you have to be able to say hello to people as they pop in. You have to be able to, and you can make excuses or you can make success, man, but you can't have both. I'm sorry. So, oh, that's right. Today's your birthday, Sandy. Happy birthday. Today is Sandy Tedeschi's birthday. And I think that everybody should go to Saks Fifth Avenue at the Polaris Mall here at Rachel Berlin. How are you? Go to the Saks Fifth Avenue at the Polaris Mall here in Columbus, Ohio. It's north of Columbus a little bit, but go over and buy something from her for her birthday. So, Diane, how are you? We got Paul Carroll in the house. I'm the queen of social media. Hey, that's awesome. I'm glad that you are. So listen, I'm not the king of social media or anything, but I've been watching, and I notice when I get the most engagement is when I say thank you to Patricia Lynn Burgess for sharing my video out. Thank you to Chris Martinez for popping in. That dude right there is ridiculously cool, and he just gave me a thumbs up. Like that's a big deal. So when someone like Uncle G calls you out on his live stream, Robert Brooker, thank you for sharing. Guess what some to most of the viewers do after? They look you up. That's right, they do. They'll look you up. And a lot of them sit there in anticipation, hoping that he calls them out. Think about that. How many of you have been on Grant Cardone's streams, or you've been on somebody famous, their stream, my stream? I'm kidding. I'm not on that level. But like, you know, when thank you, that darn cat in the alley fan page, which is AKA Robert Brooker, just shared this out. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Lisa Marie Kennedy, I freaking love you. You're amazing. Thank you for being in here. So like, think about that. Like people will stay on your stream longer if they think there's a chance you're going to call them out or read their comment. Elizabeth says hi to, now that's what I don't do, is I don't read the conversations going on in the stream with one another. You don't do that, but acknowledge people. Again, I'll say it one more time. If you're having a conversation with another human being in a one-on-one conversation, and you're sitting there and you're talking, or they're just wah, 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 and you can really kind of tell, like they're just not paying any attention to your facial expressions, to anything. Like y'all are giving me hearts. Thank you for that. Thank you, Kevin. You're a blessing too, bro. So like, hey everyone, it's worth checking. Let's see who's live. Yes. So, you know, like, people are going to wait on you to call them out. Jamie Aguilar. Oh my God, I love Jamie. It's my California chick out in California that sends me taffy once in a while. Like, and then I get sugar buzzes. So just acknowledge people. If you're having a two-way conversation in real life with somebody, right? If you're having that conversation, you are going to leave the conversation if they don't pay attention to you. It's that simple. So pay attention to your audience, acknowledge them, say hello, thank them for sharing your video. It's easy to see if you do it from your phone and you have Facebook up on your computer. You can see every time somebody shares. And if you can't see that, hey, Jamie is awesome. Her daughter is like Miss America. In my book, she is. She's Miss Sacramento, I think. Like, amazing young lady. Beautiful, beautiful young lady. So, like, you know, listen, I'm just telling you guys, you've got to acknowledge when Ermelo pops on the stream. You got to say, what's up, Ermelo? How you doing, bro? So, like, engage with people. Number one piece of advice I would give you for live streaming is engage with your audience. And if you don't engage with your audience, don't complain about not having an audience. What's up, Lan Mai? Am I saying that right? Lan Mai. It's got to be something like that. What's up, Angelo? How you doing, man? So that's all I have for you. I just wanted to pop on. It's been a couple of days since I haven't even been on Breakthrough Walls the last couple of days. I have a big guest on Friday. You guys will find out tomorrow night. Tomorrow I'm off on Breakthrough Walls. I'm literally pumping out some product right now, just grinding it out. I am grinding it out, and we have some amazing stuff coming. Y'all just wait. We got some big stuff. Big stuff coming. Terrence Freeman, engagement is key. Learn that doing Periscope. Lisa Marie Kennedy says, here's a question for you. What do you do when you're on a live stream and then someone else on that live stream starts messaging you because someone else starts messaging you because they know you're online? If they do that, you mean like in Miss California, USA International US International 2017, previously Miss Greater. The bottom line is Jamie Aguilar's daughter is really beautiful, and she holds some massive titles in the beauty industry. She's amazing. She is amazing. Hey, Laura, how in the world are you? So yes, you got to be authentic. You got to be real. Robert J. Moore, what's going on, my brother? How you doing? So like you've got to engage people. Lisa, I want to answer Lisa's question. So give me one more second so I understand it. Here's a question for you. What do you do when you're on a live stream and then someone else on that live stream starts messaging you because they know you're online? Do you mean messaging you as far as in Facebook Messenger, or they're messaging you in the stream itself? So, I mean, look, if you're doing a live stream and somebody messages you, I mean, you got to ignore it. I would. I mean, I'm in the middle of a broadcast. Yes, they disrespect the fact that you're watching something. Oh, I got you. I ignore it. I ignore it. Look, here's one thing that I've personally gathered. Just about every time I do a live stream, somebody unfriends me. I don't know why, whatever, I don't care. So, I went through today and got rid of a bunch of people that were just the little silhouettes of people. They didn't have a profile picture. I chucked them out. So, I'm engaging my Dementia Care watchers with a giveaway this week and next for sharing this week and next for my birthday. Nice. Yeah, Lisa, I would, Laura, that's awesome. Lisa, I ignore them. And then I love people. Okay. I genuinely love people. I care about people. But man, don't be disrespectful, and I'll call you out on it. You saw I was on there watching something that I was interested in, or I ignore it. I mean, I've had to ignore, unfortunately, I've had to ignore people for, a while. I mean, it's like, dude, I'm not always, you can't just message me because you saw that I was on somebody's live stream. That doesn't work that way. That's not life. And if they're a true friend and they thought, oh, I want to get this over to Lisa before before I forget to send her a message, then maybe, okay, just message them later. My aunt still doesn't have a pic. I won't delete her. She's 70. I mean, yeah, hey, Angela Duffy, how are you? I'm not saying delete your aunt. But there's a couple of people I've made exceptions to, but not very many. Okay, Facebook is about social media. It's social. I want to engage. I want engagement with social media. I don't want to just, I mean, again, my aunts, well, my aunts, I only have a couple of aunts that I would allow on my Facebook stream, and they're on my Facebook page, but that's on one side of the family. The other side of the family, nope, they're blocked. They aren't allowed near my Facebook. So Nicholas James, Mike Phillips, what's going on? So your 70-year-old aunt is just proud. That's right, Laura. So, but you know, hey, we all have those family members we don't want on our streams. We don't want anywhere near our social media. Hey, love you too, Patricia. Have fun. Like, you know, so there's examples, but like, look, the bottom line is this: is you have to engage with people. If Mike Phillips pops on here and says hi to me and says what's up to me, and I don't even acknowledge that he's breathing, I don't acknowledge that he took the time out of his busy evening at 10 o'clock in the evening Eastern Standard Time and got on my stream, like he probably paused the Batman movie or something to hey, Mike Chavez, what's happening? I'm kidding about the Batman movie. But like, you know, who knows? He may have paused a movie or something. Oh, Ken Walls is live. Let me see what he's talking about, right? So you have to respect that people are taking time out of their schedules to be here. If you're on my thing, and if I'll go back through once in a while and I'll look at, oh man, I missed that comment. How did I do that? It's funny, you do that Facebook thing online. He said, I am Batman. So that's funny. That's funny. Ray Abood, my brother, man. Dude, Ray, you're my hero, man. Ray's awesome. If you guys don't know Ray, follow Ray Abood. That dude is amazing. Like, Ray got shot walking down the road in York, Pennsylvania. Like, just walking down the road, he got shot and got him in the leg. I love that dude because he's not letting it stop him, man. He's not being a victim. He's like going. He's just going. Like, probably jumped in his Ferrari or his Tesla or something and just said, I'm out. Let's roll. So yes, people will always remember how you treated them. Right. That is exactly right. And they're going to always remember how you made them feel. That's why I love Lisa Marie Kennedy and Jamie Aguirre and Elizabeth Olivieri and Ray Abood and all of these people, Terrence Freeman, because y'all, like, you always make me feel better about my life. And that's my goal, is to make other people feel better about them. But like when Kevin Naylor comes on and I don't even say hi to him, I don't even say hi, and I don't acknowledge his questions, I'm telling you, people bounce. Mike Phillips, like, I hear what you're saying and I agree, but I also don't agree completely. Because again, well, the platform is, you know, Facebook's the 8,000-pound gorilla when it comes to live streaming and social media. You know, there's huge YouTubers like Will Smith that when he does a YouTube live stream, it's ridiculous, right? But like, you've got to understand that those are major, massive celebrities. For a guy like me, just a little dude like me, like I gotta engage with people. And if I ever get so big that I can't say hi to Jamie Aguirre and tell her how much I love her and her daughter, or I can't say what's up to Mike Chavez or you know, Robert Brooker and say what's up, if I ever get that big, man, I don't want to. I mean, I don't want that. I want to engage with people. I want to love on people. I want people to love me back. I want to have a two-way communication with people. And that's what social media is. And if you have a two-way communication with people, your engagement will be higher. People will share your videos out because you said, hello, Mike Chavez. And then all of a sudden you'll look over and boom, Mike Chavez. Bro, I'm not saying that. I know you're not saying that. Like I'm just saying, like, when you engage with people, they're going to share your stuff out. You're going to get more views. You'll get more people that want to be on your live streams too. So that's all I'm saying. I just had some interesting conversations about it today. I thought, you know what? Let me get on here and talk a little bit. Talk to them, not at them. Amen. I agree with that. Bill Have. Man, if you have to have a car and you are in Eastern PA, then Bill Have will probably have your car for you, for real. Chad Morgan, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Mike Phillips, thank you, man. Thank you. I love what you do too, man. You guys are all awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you jumping on here. Yo, dude, yo. Appreciate y'all jumping on here. Take your social media to a whole new level by engaging with people. I'm going to tell you, I've had some unbelievable guests on my show. I mean, superstars. Sharon Lecter, Lisa Copeland, Bob Berg. Who else? My gosh. Larry Schneider, how you doing, brother? So, you know what I think is cool, Ken Walls, is that your wife, when you cannot engage, she does. Yes. So like I've had Bill Have on the show. I've had so many freaking amazing people on the show. And let me tell you something. Sometimes during the show, we'll get hundreds of comments, hundreds. And the most successful people, and I'm talking about success on a spiritual level, a physical level, a financial level, on every level I can think of, just as a whole person, those people all go back to the stream and comment and say thank you to each and every comment. I've seen it. Emily Frisilla, Andy Frisilla's wife, she went back and thanked everyone. Every single one. Soon Chad Morgan. Hey man, yeah. Frank Lopes is a rock star. I love Frank. I talked to Frank earlier this evening. Love that dude. We talk all the time. I love that dude. He's like, I don't want to say he's my best friend because we've never met, but not face to face. But I love him. He's freaking amazing. The guy is so smart. But you know, like Marie Cochran, oh my gosh, Marie Cochran just lit the house on fire. Johnny Wimbrey. What's up, Craig Allen Blum? There's no E, so it's got to be Blum. Greg Walker's in the house. What's up, Big Dreamer? So, like, you've got to engage. You got to say hi to people. If you say hi, you answer their questions, you're going to get more engagement. It's literally that simple. It's really, it's like Elizabeth Olivieri said a little bit ago. Hey, what's up, Melissa? Melissa Skinner's in the house. It's like she said a little bit ago, like, it's common sense. Just common sense. If you're trying to talk to somebody and they're not talking to you, you're probably going to leave. If they start talking to you, wow, all of a sudden, we've got this two-way conversation, communication going on. It's insane. Like, that's the way it works. That's the way that it works. So listen, thank you all. Appreciate you all for being on here. I'm going to bounce. Chris Bennett, my man, what's going on? There's another dude I had on the show. Again, the most successful people. I know, dude. I told her that too. You need to send her a message and tell her that. I agree. She won't do it. I'm like, you need to let me interview you. So, like, the most successful people that I know as a whole person, not just financially, not just physically, not just emotionally, not just spiritually, not just with their family, but the most successful people that I know as a whole, they always engage with their audience. They always go back to the comments and they say, thank you. Like, I'm talking about the people I've had on my show. They'll go back to the comments and thank people for, I see it because I get notified of every single comment. Emily Frisilla, she is unbelievable. They have $150+ million a year company, and she took the time to go back and thank each and every person. Each and every person. I mean, it's insane. You gotta Be human. Social media is not all about you. It's not. Be real. Like, keep it real. It's not about you. It's not about what you can sell somebody. It's not about that. It's about social engagement, like social. It's not a vacuum where you are the only one that exists in it. Sorry, but it's not. I hate, dude, Bat Dude, I want Bat Dude on the show. What's up, Mike Scott? There's my brother, another brother of mine out in California. Gratitude does go a long way. Absolutely it does. And the most successful people that I know live in a place of gratitude. You've got to freaking be human. You can't act like social media is all about you and the next best selfie you can do. I love the selfies, man. I love it just like anybody else does. I love it. But dude, engage with other people. You know, the best advice that I ever got from Grant Cardone wasn't even in my one-on-one meeting with him. The best advice I ever got from Grant Cardone was listening to Grant Cardone on his live streams and reading his books. The best advice I ever got from Grant Cardone was learning how to flow power to power. And if you don't know what that means, think about it. Because if you make social media all about you and how great you are and how great your product is or how great your service is or how great your MLM is or how great your whatever is and how stupid everybody else is, then you're not going to have engagement. So you have to like flow power to power. I see people that share. You don't think like me or anybody else. I see it pop up on my screen that Elizabeth just shared my video. I see it pop up on my screen that Tiffany shared my video. I see it pop up on my screen that Robert Brooker shared my video. You don't think that other people see that? We all see it. You see it. You can go back and click it and see who shared your video. I watch that because I want to know who's engaged with me and who's not. I want to know that. Because every single day of my life, we are in the people business, Melissa. You're 1,000% right. So every single day of my life, I'm trying to bring value to this world. Sharon Lechter said something. She said something on my show, and I've heard her say it on other shows. Mike Phillips, thank you, dude. If Mike Phillips is sharing my video, like I must be bringing some value because that dude is legit. So, and Greg Walker, I appreciate you trying to share. So listen, she said that her father used to ask her if every single night, Sharon Lechter said, my father used to ask me every single night, did you bring value to someone else's life today? Jerry Marshall just shared my video. Thank you. I appreciate that. Did you bring value to someone else's life today? And I ask myself that. Did I bring value to someone else's life? And if I didn't, then I need to start bringing value to someone else's life every day, at least one person. So when you do a live stream, pay attention to your audience. Jamie says, I believe it's our obligation as an older generation. I'm not old, just kidding. To set the example for these young people who unfortunately ours started late in life of narcissism because social media and don't know how to engage with people. We need to engage all the time continuously and uplift others. Amen. 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 I agree 1,000%. 1,000%. So listen, I'm going to go. I've tried to go now a few times and I'm going to go now. But I really appreciate all of you being on here. Thank you to I don't even know how many people have shared this, but it's been a lot. So thank you. Kristen, oh my gosh, there's Kristen. I love Kristen. She is awesome. Melissa Burrow, thank you for sharing this. Thank you, thank you. It just popped up. I appreciate that. Like, listen, share value, bring value to someone else's life every day. Mike Phillips says, don't go. That's funny, dude. Bring value to someone else's life. Like every day, bring value to someone else's life. And if you're going to do a live stream, for the love of God and everything else that is holy, please say hi to people. Answer their questions. Hit that hashtag. Let's see how long we can get Ken to hold on. Dude, I gotta go, man. Like, for real. Tay said don't go. I'm just saying, look, engage with your audience. That's it. Engage. Bring Batman in. That's funny. Oh, I love Kristen. She's amazing. Mitch, thank you. Terrence, peace out, y'all. Listen, have a great night. Thank you guys for being on here. Thank you to the 400 or 500 of you that shared this out. I'm kidding. It wasn't that many. But thank you to everybody who shared this out. Love y'all. Appreciate you. Have a great night. We'll see you later.